Welcome to this month's project update on the Lance Corporal Leon DeRapp's Interstate 70 Missouri River Bridge near Rocheport. This month, we'll get a construction update from Project Director Mike Shoup, and we'll find out what becomes of the old bridge once it comes down. Traffic is moving across I-70 in both directions on what will be the new westbound bridge at Rocheport, as the old bridge is prepped for removal. Route BB remains closed as the crew works to replace the bridge.
Currently we're working on the vents on the north and south side of BB. We pretty much have them done. So now we've moved to the median vent, which is in between the eastbound and westbound lanes of I-70. So we're working out there. We're protected by a barrier, but you can see that we've got a lot of equipment out there and are currently working to put the foundations in there for the bridge structure. It provides access into the town of Rocheport. We look for that bridge to be open sometime in October. Probably later in October. It's progressing well, but there's just a lot of work to do.
Work has begun on the removal of the old Rocheport Bridge, piece by piece, in anticipation of the final demolition of the steel structure. So, what happens to all the old concrete, rebar, and steel as it's removed from the bridge?
So we removed all the deck. We saw the deck into patterns, into squares, and lift them off in chunks. And we're actually taking them to another entity that actually wanted the slabs. The contractor didn't know what they was going to do with them whenever they started this job, but they found an outlet for them, so they don't have to basically find a place to go with them, and they don't have to basically recycle them because somebody else wants them for a project that they've got going on. So that's a good thing for them. There's like 1,500 slabs that they have to haul off, so it'll take us several weeks to get all that work done. But as you can see in my background, pretty much all the deck is removed off the main truss. So they're continuing back towards the west to remove the approach spans up to the bridge, and once that's done, we'll be ready for complete demolition.
The final step in removing the old bridge will be the demolition, in which the steel structure will be demolished using...
Sometime in the next month to 6 weeks, we are going to demo the bridge, which is the main steel truss, and we're going to focus on just the big truss part of the bridge. And we're going to drop that into the water using demolition, where we'll blow the connections apart, drop the span into the water, and then once that span is in the water, we'll have barges out there with track hose with pinchers on them that they can shear that steel apart. And we'll also have cranes lifting those pieces of the bridge out, putting them on a barge, taking them to the bank, and from there we'll load them up, and they'll go to a recycling company where they'll be made into something else. Once they drop that span, the truss into the water, they only have 24 hours to get the main river channel open so that barge traffic can get underneath the bridge. So it will be a round-the-clock process once we actually do put the bridge in the water.
Details about the date and time for the demolition of the old bridge and the associated traffic impacts are still being finalized and will be announced soon.
So, I can't say it enough that when you're coming into this work zone, that 60-mile-an-hour speed limit sign is not a suggestion. That is a speed limit. We really need traffic to slow down so that it flows through here uniformly, because we've got a lot of things going on, and I know if people like to look to see what's going on, we need them focused on the road. We don't want them talking on the phone. We want them taking care of business and getting through this work zone so that everybody goes home safely.
Finally, we want to invite you to the next Saturday Superintendent Talk, which will take place August 19th at the A-Frame Wine Garden and Restaurant on the bluff top at Rocheport, beginning at 9 a.m. Come learn more about the project, see how it's progressing, and get answers to any of your questions. If you plan to attend, please email us at rocheportbridge@modot.mo.gov. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the MoDOT Central District YouTube channel to get the latest updates on this project and others across the Central District. Also, be sure to follow us on social media. As always, you can see 24/7 project cameras and get the latest updates on the project page at modot.org/RocheportBridge.